in the storms of your life. Peace in the storms of your life. You know, it really, when I hear somebody that's been going through something, has survived all types of tragedies. When someone make it out of a burning building, when someone survives a car crash, when someone survives being shot, when someone survives being a dopehead, when someone survives being a prostitute, when someone survives being a drug dealer. We are never promised to come out alive. But we can know that our survival is in Jesus Christ. There is a spiritual survival for the believers. Thank you, Tyreek, for asking the question. I don't know if you heard his question. He just asked me, how can we survive in the storm of life? Now, the disciple was told to go to the other side in the 35th verse of Mark. But Jesus was with them in the ship. Now, they did not know, but their survival was due to the fact of the presence of Jesus in the vessel. Thank you for the other question, Sister Tennessee. If you didn't hear her, she asked me, how can we experience peace in our storm? The answer is simply this. We must have Jesus on board. See, many people are uncomfortable with having Jesus as the head of their ship. unexpected crisis of life. See, notice in verse 37, the storm came suddenly on the Sea of Galilee. The cold air would come down from the hills as the warm water come together and create a storm just like that. Our storms can be financial storms. Our storms can be business storms. Our storms can be relational storms. Our storms can be storms of illness. News of a sudden death. A phone call from a loved one said, we just had a death in the family. Suddenly, your whole life has turned around. Notice just because Jesus is in the ship doesn't mean your storm won't come your way. Many Christians wrongly think storms are only for unbelievers. That's not true. You can be very certain that Jesus will have a storm waiting for you. If you don't trust me, go ask my friend Job. Job went through a lot of storms and tests, but guess what? He was standing right beside God. So no matter if you're a believer or you're an unbeliever, your storm will come. Just rise up. Jesus just rose up and he said, peace, be still. Peace, be still. And the winds did cease and the rain stopped coming. But in the main storm, Jesus was concerned about. He was concerned about the fear of his disciples. That storm we are really talking about is your fear. Come on, man. We don't have to look at our circumstances. We can just look to Jesus Christ. Fear is looking to the storm, but faith is looking to the Savior. Fear is looking to your circumstances, but faith is looking to God. Note in verse 39 it says, he arose. Jesus did not sink. He arose above the storm. Jesus recognized as the Savior and the Lord in our ship. We can be sure of one thing. We are not going under. We are coming above. We will rise above the circumstance of life and experience peace. When Jesus was on board, we are going to have a great appreciation of who Jesus Christ really is. What manner of man is this that you ask yourself? That a man can speak a couple words and everything around him obey his command. We can come to appreciate some things and magnify the awesome power of our Lord. In Psalms 107:24 it tells us, in the deep waters we can see God's power at work. Only God knows what we'll face this coming year. You and I can be assured of the peace. See, in Philippians 4:6 and 7, don't be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, be thankful, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guide your hearts and your minds with Christ. As I close, we can experience peace in the storm because Jesus is the head of your ship. We can have a sense of direction and purpose, an assurance of eternal life, stability in an unexpected crisis, a deep appreciation for who God really is. Is he your anchor in your ship? Jesus is the captain of my ship. I don't know about you, but I know what my storms, my tests have brought me through. Now, if I can just tell you a little secret about me. About me, because I sit here, I am all shining bright. Just because I have a house, I have a car, I have a truck. I still have problems. I still have issues. But guess what? I know who's the head of my life and who's the head of my anchor. It's Jesus Christ. So no matter what I may go through, you may look at me, talk about me, ridicule me, but I don't care. Because one day, on a Friday night, they took him to the hill called Calvary. He stretched out his arms and he hung his head. For me, he died. power in his hands. Hey, I don't know about you, but can you have peace in your storm? Can you really have peace in your storm? Your bills may be due, but can you have peace when no money's in your pocket? Food need to be on the table, but can you be peace in your storm with no food in your pantry? Gas has to be in your car to go to work, but can you have peace when there's no gas at all? Can you have peace in the storms of your life? Can you have peace in the storms of your life?